of all, let me ask you, Claudia, what do you have to show us today?
I have 3 different things to show you.
Okay.
I have a special surprise here. I have some pictures from what used to be a part of the Drake campus, commonly known as Pregnant Acres. And then I have the very first diploma from a student back in 1882.
Oh, okay. So which would you like us to look at first?
Let's look at Pregnant Acres.
Okay. What is Pregnant Acres?
Okay, Pregnant Acres, if you look at this picture here, you can see, just put it in perspective. Here's the stadium, football stadium, so this is Forest Avenue.
Okay.
This whole area here was developed after World War II, when there was an influx of students that were GIs, that were coming back from the war. They were going to school on the GI Bill.
Okay.
But
And so this really is kind of right in the central of campus,
Right, that's right. And Helmick Commons would be right over here.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got pictures in our collection of different scenes from daily life at this Pregnant Acres, as they called it. This is a copy, you can see it's just a printout of the very first diploma that was awarded to James E. Denton, back in 1882. It's sort of interesting because this was printed on sheepskin, and poor James Denton was in a graduating class of 1. So
Okay.
obviously he was going to be the valedictorian and the salutatorian and whatever else he wanted to be. So he graduated with a degree in Bible studies. But the interesting thing about this diploma is that because it was on sheepskin, it never been signed by an official. So when Jewett started signing all the diplomas and found out that this sheepskin had been unsigned, there was arrangements made so that George Jewett could actually sign the very first diploma. So
Okay.
this is the creme de la creme.
Oh my gosh, what do we have?
What we have here are 2 commemorative Civil War swords that were given to General Francis Marion Drake. When you look at some of the inscriptions, I mean, with ivory that's got his monogram on it, it
Yeah.
has a little bit of information about where this was made, what foundry it was made in. It has his name, Francis Marion Drake, but it's pretty special.
Well, first I thought that I could show you this gavel that's part of Congressman Neil Smith's collection.
Okay.
So this gavel was given to him by Tip O'Neill, who was the Speaker of the House at the time. And on it you can see that he's written to Neil Smith, Chairman of the Committee of the Whole, March 14th, 1977. Congressman Neil Smith is a Drake Law alum, so his papers came here to Drake after he left office. So we've had them since then. And here we have a signed copy of the Americans with Disabilities Act that's part of Senator Tom Harkin's collection here at Drake. And as you can see, the pen that President Bush used to sign the bill is there as well. And then in the middle is a letter from the president on the day that he signed the bill into law, July 26, 1990.
Thank you very much, Hope. This has been very interesting. Thanks.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by.